Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Substance TV, and of course I am Substance, the girl with the movie scoop. Guys, there have been this recent buzz on social media on the film Love in Every Word that have been trending right from its release date. This movie is currently on a 4.5 million massive views and counting. A lot of people have been talking about it. There have been lots of beautiful reviews on this movie. There have been lots of amazing comments on this particular movie. This movie hasn't left anybody's mouth at all. Everyone keeps talking about Love in Every Word due to the beautiful casting and storyline. Guys, are you yet to see the movie Love in Every Word? What are you waiting for? And for those of us who have seen this beautiful movie, gather here, let's talk about this amazing film Love in Every Word. So guys, Love in Every Word is a rom-com that tells the love story of Odogu Obiora and Chioma. Chioma's fears to committing to the one she loves so much, and Odogu Obiora, a titled traditional Igbo man who expresses love to Chioma in explicit ways. This movie is centered on the themes of love, friendship, and healing of past trauma. So guys, that's about the plot of this movie. So talking about the characters here, I'm going to talk about these characters in pairs. Yeah, we have the character Odogu Obiora played by Uzor Arukwe and Chioma played by Bambam. So these people were lovers who loved each other so much. Bambam was a very independent, career-driven woman, the kind of woman that Odogu Obiora loves so much. Yes, so Odogu Obiora is this Odogu man, this businessman that literally has businesses all over the world. He was a very wealthy man and he knows how to spend money on the one he loves. Yeah, so this guy got attracted to this lady just at first sight and he chased this woman. Like, he did everything to get this woman attention. And you know, right from the very start, where they met each other, they literally vibed so well and they felt something for each other. Yeah, so you know, their love was going on well. Odogu Obiora spoiling this lady with massive gifts, and I mean massive gifts. This is an Igbo man. Now I know how Igbo men loves to treat their woman, especially when they have the money. They spend on them. Like, he was doing Odogu doings, Odogu parawa. So Uso was so amazing in his character, the way he carried his role, the intentionality, the originality in giving us that comic act and that emotional act. Okay, the act of a lover. We saw how Uzor was able to beautifully express love to Chioma, you know, the intentionality in his acting, the originality, you know, the emotions that he brought into the movie that literally made us feel his character in this film was beautiful. Bamba, on the other hand, you know, acting as this very gentle, calm, classy, career-driven woman that, you know, literally loves this guy, but she's still scared. Okay, she has this inner fears in her that she's still battling with. Okay, she living in fears of her past traumas, not willing to commit entirely to this man, and this man thinks that, okay, this lady is playing with his emotions. Okay, you know, I love that these people brought in the beauty to their character. I love how they connected super well. I love their vibes, I love their love. You know, it was contagious, it was believable. I love the originality they brought into their characters. Like, you would literally be rooting for these people's love. You know, the highlight for me is whenever I see these people together, they literally brought magic to the screen. I love how they were able to make us, you know, love them in the film. I love how they were able to pour out their hearts in giving us a very beautiful connection and bond in the film. Okay, that we literally were rooting for their love. Bambam was amazing. I love how gentle she was in giving her character. I love how infectious her femininity was in this film, and I love how Uzor brought the humor into the film. You know, he literally cracked us up in this film so good. I love his originality. I love his the Igbo vibes he brought into the film as well. Okay, Uzor is an actor that knows how to live his character Uzor is an actor that brings depth into his character. That's why if he's acting as a main guy in a movie, you would feel his meanness, like you will literally feel him in that film. If he's acting as a sweet guy, you would love him. In the movie we saw Fame and Fury where he acted as a main guy, a lot of people dragged Uzor like generator because of how mean he was in that film. You know how he brought so much depth to that character, how he was living that character. That is Uzor for you. Uzor puts in his very best and makes you believe that this is who he is exactly. Okay, that's the same thing we say this particular one here that makes us love him and accept him, unlike the other one that made us fight him. Yeah, so Uze is a fantastic actor. Bambam as well has acted lovely movies for Omoni Oboli, and there is one that stands out also for me, Bar for Cupcake. In that movie, Amber poured out her whole heart to give us a very beautiful character. So these actors are amazing. These are perfect combo for any romantic movie. We also have the character Mommy Chioma, this evil woman that wants her daughter to so much marry Odogu Parama. Like she was so rooting for her daughter to marry this guy because this guy is thinkingly rich and this guy has expressed his true intentions to her daughter right from the very start. Okay, and this woman literally counted her daughter lucky, and she was pressing and pressing and pressing to make sure that her daughter gets to be with this man. Yeah, so I love how this woman was original in her acting. I love how she embodied her character as this African Igbo woman. Okay, every Igbo woman wants the best for their daughter, especially when they know that this man is a hot cake. The whole pushing, the whole talking, everything. This woman was able to give us that beautiful traditional Igbo woman's vibe. I love her character in this movie. I love her connection with her daughter, how they vibed. It was just so good. We have the characters Ivien, played by Amanda Irekpe, and Ifi, played by Osereme Inegbenebo. Yeah, I don't know if I murdered those names, but yeah, these are the friends to Chioma, good friends that cared about her a whole lot. These friends came in as a real vibe to Chioma. These are the kind of friends to have in your corner, in your space. So they were so amazing, they were so original. I love their conversations, I love their acting, I love their reactions. Especially in the scene where they met Odogun Parara for the first time, the whole thing that happened there, the act was so beautiful. It was real. Okay, so this lady did super amazing in this movie. We also have the character Chioma's boss, the overzealous boss, as Obiora would always call her. Yeah, so this woman was really amazing in her character. The fact that she was even doing so much, a boss that would always talk to you in the most condescending manner. Yeah, she exuded that her character well, and it was beautiful. Yeah, I literally love the fact that all the actors in this movie were so amazing. They performed super well. So what I loved about this film, I love the storyline. Like, wow, kudos to the screenwriter of this movie by name Daniel Uzodinma. This particular screenwriter did a thing in this film. The content of this movie is super amazing. The dialogue so detailed, so engaging. I love the fact that from the start of this movie to the end of this movie, it was gripping, it was engaging. The screenwriter did a thing in this movie. I equally love the casting choice of this film. We had wonderful cast in this movie that brought their characters to life. I love how they made their characters look so believable and enjoyable. Bambam and Uzor Arukwe were literally the highlights for me in this film. They did amazingly. All the cast in this film, every one of them in this film were amazing. This is Uzor's first featuring in an Omani Obodi's TV, and in just one featuring, everyone is talking about his performance in this film. Yes, what I liked about this film as well is the fact that the Igbo culture was well represented, especially in terms of the traditional Igbo man in his belief of not bowing down to anyone but his chi, as depicted in the scene where Odogu Parara was proposing to Chioma. We did see Uzor knew typically representing the Igbo man belief, and it was so beautiful. I love that this movie was super intentional. I love the fact that we could hardly predict this movie. The movie was super unpredictable. The actors were amazing. Another thing I liked about this movie was the Ogene scene. Guys, did you see that scene where Uzor came to collect Chioma's number? The dance that this guy was giving to us, these songs, I was feeling it like. And I really love the directing of this movie. Oh, kudos to the director of this movie, Stanley Obi, for such a very beautiful directing. The director really did a thing in this movie. Thumbs up to the director for this wonderful one. I love the cinematography, of course. We had a very slick and beautiful camera quality. I love the camera angles, the close-up shots. It was so beautiful. I love the editing as well. I love the smooth transitioning of each scene. Very beautiful. I literally love everything about this movie. The executive producer of this movie, thumbs up to her at Omani Obodi for such a beautiful movie. So guys, this movie for me is a sure 10/10 minus nothing. What you saying, bro? Like, this is an amazing film and it is a must watch for everyone. So if you haven't seen this movie, what are you waiting for? Don't you want to experience Odogun Paraba in this movie? There are lots of lessons to learn in this movie, one of which is, as a woman, you should be very independent, okay? Do things. A lot of men in these recent times love career driven women. A lot of men love people that, take the bold step of building their life positively, okay? Do not be the overly dependent woman. Odzogo Obiora was looking for a career-driven woman, a woman who is hardworking, and he saw that in Chioma. He had literally toured around the whole village and didn't see a suitable wife. He didn't see that quality he wants in his wife, but then again, he saw it in this beautiful woman. So guys, I feel like this movie ticked everything here, and if you have to see any movie this particular time, it has to be Love in Every Word. It is an amazing movie. So guys, that is basically all for the review of today. If you have seen this movie, let me know what you think about this movie in the comment section. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.